southeast again. Is everything working? Yes, looks like it's working. It's the first thing. Look at that. All right. You'll have to excuse me. I'm not sure where we were last time. I've had a bit of a party since then, so I can't remember what we were trying to achieve. But we're going to have fun trying to figure it out. What have we got on us? Lots of bullets. I think what we were doing... We've got a key. We've got a key. I think we were going to head up south. I'm going to bring some Instafire with us. And either we just topped out on our power, we did.
Transfer complete.
Oh, where's that to? I can't even see where that is. Royal Raid is back. Look out. My man, what's happening, buddy? I hope you're feeling good. Or better. Another friend's got a pretty bad ginger cough, unfortunately. And he's in Melbourne as well. But hopefully you haven't done anything as far as caught that horrible sort of lurgy that's getting around still. So we've got something to start a fire with. We've got a little bit, well, he's got a lot of it. Let's get that in the fire. Actually, no, I'm not going to bother because I'm not doing anything with the fire, so we're going to leave that as it is. Yeah, I'd say it is probably another variant of some kind. We are going to... We're good with that. We're good with that. We need some more arrows. I could do that before we go. Is it daytime or nighttime? Where's the sun? Is the sun in the east or is it in the west? Oh, great. So we've got cloud cover, so it's hard to say. I'd say it's coming that way, so it's coming from the east. Oh, there it is there, yep, east. So that means it's the morning. The set's in the west, isn't it? Yeah, pretty sure. Alright. You finished? Put that in there. Turn that on, because, you know, why not? It doesn't cost us anything to start it. And we're going to get some... What do we need? We need some rope. Some sticks. And some nails, which we have. Let's do that. Oh, we need feathers. The most important part. Alright, so how many can we make? Stream choppy. I've got good stats over here, but no frame drops, nothing. Good bit rate. My bit rate's at about 6,000, so if you don't have a really good internet, it might be a bit choppy for you. I've got it good over here. Any other viewers can redirect that? Are you getting a choppy view? Not sure if Voodoo's there or not. Not sure if he's getting a good copy of the stream. Alright, I reckon we got, well, we got there 8 more, 8. That's going to be plenty, I think. We'll do that. Let's pop the rest of that back in here. I'll put the wood away. We need to get lots and lots of wood. So I'm going to push the wood out. Don't really need the fibres, but we'll carry it with us anyway. We'll take the string. All good now? You got to stop downloading that nasty stuff, mate. You'll be right then. So, I'm going to take that out. Only for the sheer fact that I don't really want the fridge to go off because we've got a bit of food in there. Not a lot of food, but enough to really be upset if we lost it all. What do we need to fix that? Insufficient what? I hate it how it goes off the screen. Sticks. Alright, that's easy enough. Let's go make some sticks. Fix that. Oh, we've got a bear over there too. How's our platform? Did we fix the platform when we came back? I can't remember. Go over and have a look, see if it looks like the bottom of a dry creek. Or it's a perfectly shine deck. Look. Oh, no, that looks like the bottom of a creek. That's no good to us. Got to repair that deck. Might go kill that bear. We don't really want to have bears and dogs and stuff around our home within about 50 to 100 metres because the way I play the game, I always seem to come back at night time and I don't really want to run into one of those in the middle of the night. So let's get some sticks. And let's get some nails. Did you? Is it fixing phone screens? Yeah, I've got the nails. Beautiful. Alright, put those nails away. I still haven't made a bed yet. I think I'll make a bed by now because I've got plenty of power to do it. What do I need to make the bed? La 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 la. When we make the bed is going to make it a lot easier to take on our neighbours because when we die, if we die, I shouldn't say when we die, if we die, we can just run straight back from the bed. And the bed's going to cost us sweet FA by the look of it. So some cloth and some feathers and 6 metal. Let's knock that sucker out. Where's the metal? Oh, I got the metal. What else did I say? Feathers. The reason why I've been hitting so many chooks. Alright. Right, your bed. Do it. Probably the single most expensive feathered item you can get outside of a coat. I'm going to turn that back on as well. So we're going to pop them back away. Keep the rest of it on us, except for that. We don't need to carry that on us. And grab the juice. Fill it up. Put it back. Let's get that bear. We can. His attention. Hey, buddy. It's only a level 1, so it's not going to have much on it. Oh, hit the tree. Just go grab that out of the tree. Don't even have to kick. Don't even have to shoot it. It's already after me. Coming? Where'd you go? Oh, you chook. Right. Best way to get his attention, eh? Hit him with an arrow. You know, he's that close, I probably don't need to just get off there and back again, don't I? Hey, can't you see me while I'm there? What's the deal with that? No? Come on, bud. That's it. Can't find the crouch button fast enough. I'm out of, what do you call it? Still got your side hustle, mate. Come on, come here. Stop healing. That's it. Hey! Oh, that was lucky. He could have swung then and took me out. But he didn't. Oh, some more fat to render. Any more trees? I did not swap that, by the way. Game has a weird tendency to swap weapons for some reason. Luckily not when I'm under attack. That could be quite horrendous. You know, you start shooting away at this enemy player, and well, not real player, but NPC shooting away, and then his mate turns up and you break out the shotgun, ready to pull the trigger, and you bring up your pick or your bow. And you're like, you're dead. It's happened to me once, I think, but it might have been my fault. I think I might have skipped across the mouse wheel. But it doesn't happen very often. It's always when you think you've done the last one, it's not the last one on that one. Grub trees. So used to hitting some trees for 6, some trees for 6. And that one there's for, I don't know how many that one takes. I think it's like 7 or 8 in order to get the grub out of it. Alright, let's head back. We'll put all that stuff in the fridge. Actually, we'll probably go wash ourselves. There we go. Hopefully we're going to hear me okay. The last 2, well the first 2 that I did streams, the volume of Windows 11's bug came into it and said, hey, let's make it so no one can hear him. So my volume was really low, which sort of sucked. Because you can't hear me over the game noise. Alright, so we're still good. Going to drink. Just the one. And we're going to fill it back up. Use key. And back again. Gonna leave that platform for now. I'm not gonna bother about wasting too much time. Actually, you know what? I'll fix that while I'm over here, actually. Where's those nails I had? I do have some time. 5, that should be enough. I've got to fix it with a gun. There we go. I'd say I don't fix things. Well, it's almost totally fixed. And the wonderful thing is that I don't need to worry too much about burning the water. As opposed to the meat. When you put the meat in there, I always seem to forget the meat's in there. And I burn it. Much like real life, I burn the water in the kettle. Because, hey, it's possible, I'll do it. Let's just put that right up because we've got some rendering in there. Alright. We also want that one on, which it is still on. Good, yep. Okay. Let's meander to the southeast. We've still got plenty of time on our sleeves. On our watch. Up our sleeve. See what we can find in this wonderful wilderness, shall we? Oh, you know what I didn't do? So grab that bag that might disappear. I didn't put that bed down, did I? Might put the bed down up there. Not that I can really use it just yet. Because I need to... I think you get 1 charge per bed, I think. Can't be 100% sure, but we'll know in a minute. Let's go back, put the bed down up top, and then to go southeast. It's a bit like, you know, leaving the house to go shopping, especially via a pandemic. You know, you're like, okay, well, I've got to go down the street, get a litre of milk because we're out, can't have a cup of tea or a coffee, whatever. So you grab your keys, you go outside, you get in the car, and you go, oh, I've got my glasses, can't see. Okay, grab my glasses, put that on, go out to the car, sit in there, start the car up. Oh, don't have my mask. No, actually, no, don't do that. You go there, you start the car up, and then you realise you don't have the shopping list with you, or something else. And then when you get in the car and you finally figure out what you've missed all of the things that you were going to get in the car for, you get to the shopping centre, you get about halfway across the shopping centre car park, which you can't find straight away without being at least 200 metres from the front door. And then you realise you don't have your mask on, you can't enter it without a mask. I'm sure everyone's been down that road before. Yep, so we've got 1 spawn available and it's 350 to respawn it. So if we die anywhere, we're going to end up back home. And since once you've used that 1 spawn, it doesn't escalate in normal settings, but it does on hardcore settings. So if you're in a hardcore game and you get to the point of making the bed, you actually can go back to where you were and start again. It's not really quite hardcore, I don't think. We're yet to test that. I think we'll have a bit of a stream where I'll start off on hardcore, and if I die, I lose everything unless I've got a bed. And what we'll do is we'll push towards getting the bed no matter what, and just see what it takes to do it. Oh my god, that was really bad. So I'm really coming back a bad way here. I think that was a broken arrow too, to the sound of that. That's alright, we've got a dog over here. Where is he? Just seen, oh, there he is. Just seen his head. He's away from the house, so I'm not going to bother about him. So I'm going to say most people have been through that particular drama. They've gone out and done all these things and then realised when they get to where they're going to, which is a good, I don't know, couple of kilometres away, at least in most of these country towns. Get a park that's at least, I don't know, 200, maybe 100 metres from the front of the shop. Get halfway across the car park and go, oh, where's my mask gone? They've now brought in mask, the mask, what do you call it, law. Or, if you're like me and you go to the chemist to get your medication, because that's what happens when you get older. The chemists hang on to that for a long time. You know, they over here we still have chemists say it's not mandatory, but we strongly advise that you wear a mask in the chemist, which makes sense because, you know, where you're going to go if you do have the old ginger cough, you're going to go to the chemist to get some cough drops. So easy way of contagion, I suppose. I think usually when I go out and see areas that I know are very highly populated, I'll still wear a mask. So yeah, an interesting mindset now, really. I thought it was closer than that. No, maybe it despawned. Just grab some trees on our way past because we don't have any any wood on us at all. And it's essential for making a fire, whether you're playing a game or in real life. Southeast, let's do it. This is a scrounging southeast, so we're not going to go directly to it. If we see anything diverted to where we're going to go to it, like the military crate and slight deviations for fibre and boxes, large deviation for boxes, and massive deviations from wildlife. So we don't really want to get bitten out here. Because again, if no one's really played this game, if you get bitten and you get a disease, everything goes down to 50% of your total health and energy, and it comes back when you're dead. So you can't just suicide out of it. You used to be able to, but of course that's not really realistic. Well, it is, but dying and coming back's not realistic in the first place. So I can't see how that would be something that we're stuck on that there. That's something that you wouldn't put into a game if that's what people are doing, that's for sure. That's a bit better. The headshot, he's not going to be alive. There we go. Got this box here, I thought it was a bloody dog's head for a minute. So hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Has had some fun over that period of time. I'm not sure what the weather's like over in Melbourne, but it's a good part of the mid-30s over here for the last couple of days. So it's a warm stream tonight in this room. I'm starting to feel a bit of sweat under the palm. So we'll see how we go for the full duration of 2 hours. If I can't make it, I can't. I don't really want to use the air conditioner because I think we've got some colder weather coming in. I've got my windows open. There's a bit of cool breeze coming in, but yeah. Good weather all week. That's not too bad. I had really good weather over in Tasmania when I went over there. I went there for 2 weeks about a couple of weeks ago, I think now. That was great. We did a great job of following the weather, not bringing it with us, sort of thing. So we had a perfect break over there. Could not wish for better weather, to be honest. Especially how I've been spooked on how much the weather is 4 seasons in one day, and or dangerous if you're not, rugged up properly. It can actually kill people, apparently. I was in a wedding. I was best man in a wedding over there for one of my mates. He was best man at my wedding. For the first week, we stayed in Tassie. But look at that, I'm hot in the game too now. That's great. First week in Tassie. Stayed at a place that's right on the water. What's it called? Zero Davy, I think it was called. On Davy Street, which is one of the main streets of Tassie, goes straight through the centre. No vehicle, just walking around using the buses, whatever. Worked really well. I didn't really need the car. It was great. And the best part about that is that you can get as pissed as a fart, and it doesn't matter. You're not going to be driving anywhere. You're always walking, or you're in a bus, or somebody else is driving. Like Ubering or whatever. But so we had a great time there. Did as much as we could possibly, I thought we could do while we're in Tassie. Oh, go away, dog. Where are you? Oh, wanted that strawberry, and he's right on it. A couple of cruises. It was great. Oh, really? Am I that close to you? What else did we do? Oh, and of course we did, after that week we got a rental car. We were there for 2 weeks. We got a rental car and picked that up from the airport after being at Zero Davy. And we went one side of the island to the other. Literally, no matter which way you think of it, we went that way. Each end. Which is great. I thought we did a fair bit. It turns out we did a monstrous amount of 2,000 Ks in the rental car in 1 week. So that was huge. I was a little worried that they would do us for mileage over a certain amount because I didn't really look into the contract that heavily. I did, however, notice that the excess was like $5,000 or something if I did hit something. So I felt a little bit ginger about driving around on old country roads where there's lots of wallabies, which, if you're not from this country, wallabies like a small kangaroo, and basically is about as solid as a rock, and about as stupid as one as well. They just sit there. They don't really get out the way. So they're Luckily for me, I didn't do that. My brother-in-law that was over there for the same duration of time, unfortunately, hit a wallaby. And we're yet to see what that turns out to be. Right behind me. And I've got no energy. This could be the end of me, boys. Oh, fell off the rock. So do I have a disease? Did anyone see what I had a disease before I died? No, I didn't, thank God. I don't mind dying, I just hate having that disease. It drives me insane. Because you've got to get all this weird stuff to cure it, like kelp and such. Well, I'm going to blame that on the story for Tasmania, because I'm busy concentrating on what I was doing over there. Certainly down quite a bit of alcohol when I was over there, which was great. But not an excessive, just great eating out, you know, that sort of stuff. What else did we do? We, like I said, we went from there. We went from Hobart to Strawn. And that was one trip. But in between there, we stopped at Russell Falls, which is like a national park. We had a 3-month pass for the national parks. And so we did that. And a few other things. A big walk where there's big tall trees. Let me get rid of this dog here. Get out of here. Typical, that one's a level 1. Alright, we'll go around that. And then from Strawn we went to the Cove, which is the other side of the island. So we went from south, which was Hobart, to the west, which was Strawn. And then from the west we went east. East, right across the other side. But we did, however, a stop in Lorne. Stayed there one night. Just a real cheapie, overnight one, which actually turned out to be quite nice for what it was. Elfin, I think it was. Elfin something. So we went to that one. We stayed there overnight. And then we got going again the next following morning. All these night times and mornings I say like hesitantly, because for me a night time is like between 12 and 3 in the morning, and then obviously you get up in the morning, you're 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock depending on how buggered you were from the night before. When we were over at Tassie, it was to bed at about 10 and up at about 6 or 5 to do things, to catch all of the rides and stuff that we went on, all the tours and the coastal things that we're doing. And we've got a long way into it before we fell off this rock. So my body clock was way off. By the time I got back here, I had so much trouble trying to get my clock right, because even though it's only half an hour out, must be this next set of rocks, was it? I thought it was this rock. I really had a lot of trouble adjusting again, get back over to my streaming times and stuff. I really struggled the first stream, to be honest. When I got back, I went, "Geez, can I last to 10:30 over here?" But I did it. I could have picked that up, by the way. You can actually pick up chickens. Stupidly just went straight past it. And the downside is that we've done, I think we're probably about 15 minutes over now, so we would have lost a few things through the ground out of my bag. But the good news is I didn't have much on me. I only had, hopefully I have my gun still. And my bullets. And there's a moose. And it's only June, that's alright. We don't really want to be raped by a moose. Because in their mating season they can get really, really upset with you. Real quick. They see you, they run after you. And they run fast. But they are also easily farmable the same way as I've been doing the bears. And they attack the same way the bears do. They'll go up to it and stay on that platform. Unlike the dogs, because they'll just run away. Like this one here, I've got to actually drag him off my body because he's going to stay on it. And that's not out of the ordinary for a dog. A dog will do that. It'll stay there. wonder how close I can get when I crouch near a dog. I don't think I can get that close. Oh, here he comes. Come on. I'll run him off this direction. We'll hopefully be able to lose cohesion just by running around. Not grabbing too many more dogs though. And we don't want to back on ourselves because we'll just get bitten again. We'll get him up the top of the rocks here. And the good thing about, well, it's never a good thing about dying, but the good thing about this particular game dying, it gives you a skull on the map of where you died. So you can run around all you want, you won't lose your body. Unless you die again, and then of course you can get mixed up on which one's the one that just died, or the one is the original death one, because obviously I'm going to have nothing in my bags this time around. So I'm going to go back. Hopefully nothing's over my body. He hasn't come back here, because they can actually rubber band back, these dogs. I think I've lost him. And the good news is I think I've got most of my stuff still. Yeah. I didn't lose too much. That's good. Alright. And we didn't get a disease. That's also a big bonus. So we'll go back to what we're doing. We could probably end up killing this guy pretty easily. Actually. I've got enough bullets. If I've got 7, I will. There we go. Problem is they run around like idiots like this. It makes it really hard to hit them. But I love the quick shot you have with the pistol. So we got a little bit of food out of the bastard. There we go. Let's get back into the gun and reload. I don't think I've got any more bullets. We'll see. Oh, I've got a full load. Excellent. The pistol, to me, is really only, to a certain degree, really good at bringing predators towards you. It really isn't much of a killer, especially if you're up against other NPC players. It doesn't do a lot of damage to them, I found. But if you can squeeze off all 7 rounds or even 6 into a dog that's a level 1, I think even a level 2, I don't know, I haven't really played too much with level 2s, but with a level 1, you can squeeze them all off. You can actually get rid of the dog coming at you, providing he's not weaving around too much like that last one was, and you just don't shoot the ground. And that's a job within itself too. Comes down to your own personal accuracy, I guess. Some copper up on here. Did I lose my... I didn't. Just in a bad place. That's right, I got the light back for some unknown reason. I don't really want that light. It's getting a little dark, so we should probably sort of beeline now, I think. We are a fair way over. So we won't be too far from the lake, I don't think. I don't mind that chicken, but he keeps appearing just when I just see him and he's too late. He sees me and takes off. Now what I did last time, the reason why I died that last time there also is because I was stupidly talking about Tasmania and not concentrating, but the main part, the reason why I died there is because I didn't watch my energy bar. I've got to keep an eye on that energy bar. Now it's down 59, 57. That's because I'm running everywhere and I don't have a lot of energy. So if I keep doing that and I get down to 20, 25, you can't get away from a dog. You just don't have the energy for it. This is going to be fun. Keep an eye out. This particular time now, good idea to walk. I'm following this fence line because I know that the lake is at the bottom of it. So while we're walking, we should see the name tags before we see the animal. And if we hear that, then we know it's a pig. So if we see the name tag, we'll go around it because it's pretty dark. I don't do a lot at night time normally because it just takes forever and things creep up on you. All I want to do is get into the water because nothing's in the water. Outside of a moose possibly, they go swimming. You don't see dogs go swimming much. You do see deer in the water, but they're not dangerous. I'm going to grab whatever this is first. Grab that, and we'll go across the water to our home away from home. We're going to cook up that dog meat. So Royal Raid, you have a different account now, is that right? Have you lost your password, mate? Because it comes up here as you being a first-time chatter. So I'm going to guess, because you're not a first-time chatter in any way, shape or form, I'd say you've lost your password and you've started a new account. Or you're a different Royal Raid. Maybe you're a different guy. I don't know. Oh, okay. You're trying to reset it? How much we got left on all? That's nothing left on that, is there? You can't repair them either. Ooh, it's going to be a hard call. I'm going to put in... the thing is... Excuse me, it's going to use the... Oh, where's my oil? Oh, I lost my oil. Oh, bugger. Okay. Okay, we did lose something through the ground. Well, lucky for me, it's a summer night. It's not -5. We're going to go for a walk because we can't do anything. Can't cook anything. We need medicine. We need 2 more medicine plants. We'll just go on the coast here, see if we can find one. And then we can make a fire starter. I normally leave fire starters in the fireplaces, but every now and then I just forget to. No, it looks like I have done this time. Probably a good thing, because I most probably was wondering that it would actually disappear in that time, because 47 points out of 600 is not much left. That's probably only about, I don't know, a couple of minutes burn time before it just disappears and takes your lighter and everything with it. So probably best to destroy it at that point. So hard to see plants in the dark. We'll see how good the light is. The plants. Here's one. I did a Note 22 Plus today. Is it 22? Note 10 Plus maybe? Yeah, Note 10 Plus, sorry, today. That was fun. Didn't know they had 2 boards in them. As in 3 all up. Electronically a little bit more challenging, which is good. Done many phones lately, Matt? You did as well. Yeah, isn't it interesting how they got the 2 boards on top of each other near the 3 cameras at the rear? And they still don't have an anchoring... So that's weird, isn't it? Some of the really nice Samsungs don't have any anchoring screws for the PCB. They only ever use the... What do you call it? The plastic anchoring screws that go through the... what do you call it? What am I trying to say here? The Q charger, or through the inductive charging unit, which is weird. With stacked boards, yeah. Odd. It's such a prestigious model. I mean, obviously the Note's really up there with the S's. It's one of their better models. It's a nice little phone, actually. I didn't mind it. Weird how the power button's on the other side as well. That sort of threw me up. I thought, oh, that's got to be the Bixby button, because that drives me nuts on my 10. I'm going to look up, see if I can disable that somewhere. You weren't able to do it to start with, but maybe you can disable it now. Someone's pulled a patch out for it. It's nothing worse than picking your phone up and hitting Bixby and have to hit that twice back out again. Annoying as. Where'd you get the screen? Did you get it from Frank or did you get it from Crazy? Crazy, yeah, same. My customer was like, I don't care what colour it is, just bloody fix it. It's going in a cover, doesn't matter. I had to do the front and back. Oh, really? Oh, that's a handy thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, it's not. It's black blueberries. Doesn't matter now, it's daytime. Although I should probably cook the meat. It'll probably go off if I don't. Yeah, that's really handy. And it still took, for me, an extra day. So I think I'm still getting from Sydney, which is pretty annoying. Not getting from Melbourne. Unless I don't have... Oh, no, well, they obviously have stock of it because you got one. So... It's light drives me nuts. There we go. You can change the colour of it, mind you. But just it feels like there's more light coming to me than there is going out. It's really odd. Looks like that's in top shape, so let's see what else we can get. Aurora Glow, yeah. That was there, but I found the white one cheaper. So I just went white. Not by much though, I think it's only about $10 difference. But it all counts, especially if he doesn't care. This was originally that. Aurora Glow. It's like a bluish sort of cyan colour. Wow, okay. Yeah, it's really odd, isn't it? I've had people break the back glass, dropping it on the grass, and not break the back glass, dropping it on tiles off a ladder. You know, it's really is a bit of a luck of the fall. A bit like, you know, when you're buttering your toast, it's either going to fall down on the butter or it's going to fall down on the back. You know, either going to make a mess or it's going to make a big mess. Let's see if we can. Yep, can we entice him? Coming to get me, buddy? You'll be turning some chops. Yeah, I did too. Oh, he's going over the bloody, what do you call it, the bush. Did you see that? Bush? What bush? I'm going straight over it, he says. I don't care about the bush. That sounded like he was right behind me. But he wasn't. He's a trick bear, this one. Got out away from the circus. Oh, this is a perfect spot too. He's not going to go anywhere. Every now and then you get a good spot like that. I could do is just hit him once, I think. Pretty sure. No, not very sure. Oh, and he didn't break a bone. Normally level 2s will break something if they hit you. That is a question that I won't answer live. I can answer you that later on. Can I fix this? I can. Where are we? Let's grab this box. I thought it was a box there. You can just see the black shadow there in the corner. Yeah, so you still got your sidekick. What is the main job? Are you going to tell me what your main job is, or is that a secret? Some berries. Some num-nums. Hopefully that'll help me with my health a bit. Instead, we are going to go back and we're going to start that fire and cook what we have. Because I need to eat anyway. Oh my god, are you really? My #1 supplier of all my PC parts. Mind you, I don't do a lot of PCs. Having said that, I built one just the other night. Well, I didn't build it, but I got one organised, the parts, the other night. But it wasn't PC case gear. It was another wholesaler over in SA. Pretty sure you can't fix them. Oh, you can. Well, strike me pink. And I need another thingy I've done. I forgot about that. What do I need? Sticks. I also need one more medicine plant before I can do anything. So let's go look for that real quick. A bit easier to see it in the daytime than it is at night time. Onion. Every time I pick up an onion in this game, I think of the premiere we used to have. Tony Abbott. There was a scene where he came out of the markets and he went in and he grabbed an onion and he ate the onion raw. Like just bit straight into it. And for the life of me, for a long time, I thought raw onions were a bit like potatoes. You're not meant to eat them raw. But apparently you can. He ate it like an apple. Couldn't imagine what his breath would have been like, but it always reminds me of it because of the noise. Things you remember in your mind about certain things. Silly me, I ran everywhere there and I've got 0 points of energy. Certainly not the best thing to do. You can eat raw meat, but you face the ability of getting infected. And that's just as, I guess, highest percentage as getting hit by a dog or killed by a dog to get the same thing. Or even having blood on your hands like I have. I just realised I haven't washed off yet. Yeah, well, yeah, it's a far cry, isn't it, for it to be well organised, that's for sure. They've been around for a little while. What do? We need to cook this meat. We don't have any energy. We've got nothing to light it with. Well, that's annoying. I didn't expect to die and lose all of our oil through the floor. That was like 2 starters for us. I lost there. It's quite annoying. Oh shit. Just realised I don't have any energy. Where are you? Oh yeah, that's right. He won't get me. If he was closer, I'd be in real trouble. Okay. I think we'll stick to safe spots for now. We'll just stick to the coastline. Meat's probably going to go off in the meantime. What a shame. What an absolute shame. Need to get that energy up to at least 25 before I start running anyway. And even then we don't really want to be running. We want to be running at 100%. Come on, medicine plant. Where are you? Pretty sure we need another one. Yep. We may not be able to get up to the top part this time around until we do. Find the wonderful crate of substance that we need. Unless I'm really, really careful and I just walk everywhere and just keep an eye out. I guess I might still be able to get there. Dog and bear that side. I think that side. There is a platform here somewhere. The map tells you where it is. Straight ahead. Keep forgetting about that. The rabbits scare the crap out of me. There's a bear. Do we want more meat? I suppose. Always need more fat, that's for sure. More skin and bones. One thing we do have a lot of, even though we don't have a lot of energy, is nails and wood, at least. And it's no longer going to be really a shortage of meat because no matter what we do, we can always kill another one and move on. But I would prefer to have what we have on the cooker. We now have some energy to run away from stuff, which is good. Even though we just killed a bear, you'd think we'd have no energy left. A little unrealistic there. Oop, don't miss that. I love the strawberries of winter. Oh, well, summer, sorry. There we go. What's that? Oh no, it's not. It's another berry. Or is it? Potato. Berry. Come on, game. Give me a medicine plant. Another potato. Oh no, that was a medicine plant. That looked like a potato. Alright, now we've got enough to make our wood fire. How much of the meat's gone off? None. Well, I'll be. Let's go swim around. Actually, no. I'm going to wash my hands, and I'm not going to stop to get that metal. It can actually go off while it's on the fireplace too, which is, I think, a little unrealistic as well. But you know. This will solve all our energy issues anyway. That was a bear there. Not go on that shore in a hurry. What is that? That's a normal crate. Thought it might have been a military crate for a second. Come back to that. Stop running out of energy. You haven't quite got enough food in you yet. Temptation's there though. Down to one. Go. Really not enjoying the fact that I'm hungry, that's for sure. I'm hungry and wet. Guess it could be worse, could be cold. Hungry and wet. That's a pretty bad combination. Some more trees organised, I think. These two I'm waiting. Some fuel for the fire. Yeah, no problems, buddy. Thanks for coming along. So we've got plenty of sunshine, so that's good. We're right in the middle of the day still, which is giving us enough time to get some stuff done. Where are you? Where's that wood I just did? There. It looks like we lost two meat in there. That's all right. We've got some other meat there. Berries. Something to drink too while we're here, eh? Must completely dehydrated ourselves. Fill those up in a minute. Actually, no, we'll fill that up straight away. Just right here. I don't really want to put the fire out. Alright, that fixes that problem. I'm going to keep the liver raw for now, I think. So we don't need to, we don't need it, but if we get hit by something, we're going to respawn somewhere else because we didn't put an extra point into the home, into the bed at home. So that's going to send us anywhere on the map if we die. But if we die and we get back and we still got a liver, we can get ourselves a disinfectant, which would be good. So we don't really want to be stuck in the middle of nowhere at night time with an infection. You know, try and keep those odds down if we can. Try not to die in the first place. Try not to use the liver if we don't need to eat it. So we can make the disinfection, because we can go in the river or water here into the lake. We can go into the lake to get the kelp we need to make the stuff. However, I think we need fish oil still, so, and some medicine plants. So we're sort of a bit stuck still, I suppose. But we don't need it, so I'm not going to cook it. Do, however, need more water, which is weird. I don't think I've ever been that hot dehydrated before, although I guess that meat probably didn't help much. Getting a bit hot near this fire. 28 degrees. Probably could put a lot of pants on. Not sure if that helps or not. What's it say there? Warmth. 1% protection. That could take more warmth, so I think I'll just change it. Back over. Alright. We'll leave that going. And let's go up, see if we can find that military crate. What is that over there? It's very low ground. It's possible that could be a military crate. Not this one, but one over the hill. Now I don't need it. You watch all the medicine plants just turn up out of everywhere. Nah, it's just a normal crate. In that distance it looks a lot lower than that. Alright, let's go towards where the crate would be normally spawned. See if we can get something up there. For any dangerous wildlife, of course. Like I said, I probably should have put the platform there, because I don't think it spawns too far from itself. I don't think. That just appeared. I'm getting a lot of fruit here. This is good, fruit and veg. That's seeds. Can't really eat seeds, I don't think. Should probably check, shouldn't we? Where's the seeds? No, I can only drop them. Wait, those two. I do enjoy about this area is that when it starts getting dark, look at that, 2 boxes within, I don't know, 10 metres of each side. I do like the fact that when it does get dark, we can just head for the water and swim back home. Not home, but our holiday shack. So we don't have to worry about being stuck in the middle of nowhere at night time. We can always just head for the water. Because all the dangerous stuff stays out of the water unless it's following you. They tend to avoid the water. Pretty good run this one without the military crate actually. Done quite a number of boxes already. Where could it be? Usually it's closer to the grub tree, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We'll hit this grub tree though. Never a shortage of grubs. Always like doing a bit of fishing sometimes. Fishing in this game is quite rewarding. If food-wise, it doesn't give you any mystery baggages. Just mystery fish. The copper, always good to have that for the casings. Do we see any military boxes anywhere? No? That was another one there. It's just a smashed part of the one I just did. Go over this side so we can see any. There's a Doge. No, there is a box over here, but not a military one. So we're going to do that. Oh, and there's also a firelighter here, which is good. We might need that later. Bit of a song. Actually, I don't think there's a box here. I think it was just a bit of iron. It is just bare. Oh, you see me. Hey, bird, gonna come and jump in the trap for me? No? Okay. Smart move. Stay there. Wow, there is so much medicine plants around now. One just here as well. You coming at me or not? There he is. How much attention can I get from this bear? What is it, a 3? No, it's a 2. 3 would have been nice. Right, bit of meat coming up for tonight. Just gotta remember where I put my platform. There it is. Just keep him enticed. Hey buddy, over here. Couple of minutes will be night time. Come on. You don't walk slow. Oh, right behind me, you bugger. You sneaky piece of rubbish. Gotta get an arrow in you anyway. Oh, got ourselves a bit of a bug happen there. That's alright. We've got a bandage. But we don't have a disinfection, so we're going to be sitting on 50% for a while. Oh, that's alright. That's a lot of fat, which is good. Let's fix this up. Can't wait to get to metal state. I'll change all those over to metal. And that'll make it last a bit longer instead of every time something attacks. I'm sort of glad he didn't break any bones. That would be painful. Although I have got enough to make another one of these, haven't I? Make a couple of them, actually. A couple of bandages. Give me some medicine. Ah, it's a medicine box. You think it gives some medicine? No such luck. So the likelihood of me chucking chucking a fishing line out over here is pretty much zero, because I don't have a phone line again. I don't have a fishing line, and I do have some grubs, and I have got enough fibre probably, but to make the rod, oh, I can make the rod too. I should probably make a box out here and put all that stuff in a box in my shack. That's what I should do. Let's do that. Let's improve our shack. Get some wood. We've got a bit of time. We'll make ourselves a what did I say I was going to do? Short-term memory here, I tell you. Oh, it's a military crate. That's what we're over here for. Staring me right in the face. What do we get this time? Oh, even a sheet of glass, I think. Yeah, a couple of glass panels that time. Very nice. And a little bit of fish oil, so we can do it. Now, I think we can actually, we might even have enough to do it. No, we need kelp. That's it. We've got enough livers as well now. So we can disinfect ourselves out here. That'll be fun. Gotta make a box, that's right, won't we? Put a fishing line in there or something. And we'll improve that house down by the water greatly once the original house is where I want to have it. In the meantime, I think we'll just make it so it's out of the rain, undercover, you know. Nothing spectacular, just usable. In this case, also we need to make a box, didn't we? Make a box. What's that? That's just a rock. I thought that was a bloody dog against the rock there, but it's just the colour of the rock. I'm getting paranoid now. Now we're going to go for a swim for a little while before it gets dark, and we're going to get ourselves some kelp. Because that's all it's missing from the ingredients to disinfect ourselves. And we're in a big lake, so we should be probably making good use of the lake. And it's summer. There's one. We need 5. And we also need to keep it on us, not chuck it away. Come on, get out of the water now. Don't kill yourself. Ugh. Okay, we need to make that box first by the look of it, because we picked up so much on that military crate. Alright, where's that box? Tell me I made it. There we go. Number 8. Okay, so we need to lower that, do we? Oh, I could probably reach up there and grab it, can't we? Can we actually put it on the side like that? Look at that. A bit buggy. Stuff we can't really use. Don't need to get all of it in there, just the stuff we can't use. Alright, let's go back in the water. If it gets too dark, that's number 2. Come on, let's go for number... There's 2 more down there, so that's 3. Go. Got to do it in both hits. You bet your ass. Come on, let's do it. No, that's going to hurt me. That's alright. Not going to kill me, but it's going to hurt. Down too deep. Oh, I don't know, actually. I might have just got it there. I did too. Look at that. Good timing. Oh, and there's the rest of them. Wow, we've got a few down here. So real good for the medicine. Just before the night time. That should be enough. Is that 5? It is. And they also have a breakdown too. The kelp will actually disappear over time. Never used to. Does this time. Fantastic. Alright. Okay, so we've got no lighter. And we don't have enough. Do we have anything on that one? Do I put a lighter in here? I do, yeah, good. So I need some more wood. Before it gets too dark. There's a quicker way of getting some wood. This stuff will still be... Oh, no, that's alright. That's good. I think by now you'd think I'd be carrying around at least 100 stacks of wood, but I do things the hard way, unfortunately. I get the wood when I need it. And at dark, you know, in the night time. We say we like living on the edge. Why not? Should be enough to get that meat cooked. Keep us alive overnight, maybe even get some water. We need to get that health up. What's we got left there? 100. Can we repair that? Please? Don't need sticks, I think. No, 2 sticks. At least half will be fine, I think. We'll cook that, and we will make that. 2 sticks. Where are you? Oh, haven't made the fuel yet. Alright, so we can get that that liver to last. We've had that liver on us for quite a long time now. I wouldn't be too surprised if it goes off any minute. Alright, tear that into rags. Yeah, there it goes. So we lost our liver, but that's alright. We've got we only need 1 bit of meat to keep us going. However, we do need to drink. We might need both, I think. No, we won't. No, that's all we need to drink. So we will fill that up. And I think we've already washed our hands. We don't need to wash our hands. Thought I had to there for a minute. Put that in. What did I put in the box again? Nothing we can cook. No. Oh, we can burn that. I was going to make myself a fishing rod, wasn't I? Should have enough. And 6 sticks. 3. Got a fishing rod. And we should be able to do 1 line. Probably won't get much for 1 line, but you know. Go try. But there's no point system in here to be able to increase your speed to manufacture and stuff like that yet. I think it's probably going to be part of the queue for the future, but not quite here yet. That 1 grub we got. Thought I got more than that, you know. Come on. Yeah. Nothing worse than not being able to grab all of the box you got. Where's my fishing rod? Did I make one? Down here. Swap that with a light. See, I'll go a bit of nighttime fishing. Fishing off the rocks. Hard to see though, whether you get anything or not. Oh, snap my handy line. Hard to do at night time. That's alright. We had some fun. Fill that up. Surprised I only had one grub, to be honest, but that's alright. I'll put that in here. Oh, where's the fishing line? Where did my box go? What? I stay on the wrong side? Oh, there you go. I was going to say, well, the box just disappeared. Put that away. We don't need off food, but if we want to bring all this back with us. Do I? No, not really. I'll come back and get that another time. What don't I need in here? I don't really need that on me. Leave that here in case. And I'm going to leave that there too, because I don't really need that on me either. So bandages definitely need. Take the glass home as well. Wait for that night time to disappear. We'll go out do some more stuff. Might even use the little boys' room between that time. I won't be too far away. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. When nature calls, it nature calls. But anyway, yeah, so I think we're doing pretty good here out in the middle of nowhere for someone that doesn't have anything really that much to give out here. I need to go back and make another key. It looks like I've got enough fragments almost to make another key. I think I've got enough fragments back at home to make the key, so that's alright. So what we'll do once the sun arises, we will meander back nice and slowly. How are we going for everything? We're pretty good with everything there too. We've got nothing else to cook. We've got a protein bar. We've got a stack of those now, which is good. We don't have any fruit on us at the moment. We'll probably find it on our way home. We've got pretty much everything we need to take with us from that military crate. I'm going to leave all these things behind. And we're going to go now because it's yeah, the sun's just sort of coming out. As you can see the side of that foundation there lighting up with the sun. Just coming down over the eastern side. We might even kill that bear before we go actually. Do we want to? I guess we can. We're going to have enough time to not only just kill the bear, we also have enough time to probably miss, you know, quite dramatically like that. We also have plenty of time to let the food go off while we're doing that, which it won't do because we'll be able to get rid of this bear before daylight. That was a pretty spectacular death. And we've got 11. That's heaps of energy too, which is great. So we're going to make a lot of biofuel when we get back home. Alright, can we repair that? Do we have any nails and stuff to repair this real quick? Yep. Prefer that repaired before we go meandering back to that in a hurry and it gets taken out by a large bear. Unpredictably. Nice to start working on some sinew soon too, actually. I've got that in the back of my head, thinking I might even start working on putting some foundations down by or up by the mountains. And we'll start our progress in getting some sinew, because we're going to need it to be able to make more rope to do things like chicken hutches and such. Bit of sustainability, you know, try and keep ourselves alive. Northwest we want to go. Keep thinking of southeast, but that's where the other base is. We want to go back home. I'm going to walk for now. And if that's, it's at level 3, so if that follows us, we'll be running again. There's a deer. We could probably shoot that one time. See how good we are. Let's reload. He's not coming our way. That's good. Just below his head. One shot. Beautiful. I still have it. I didn't need to kill that, but I just wanted to see where it was gun-wise. I remember it just been just on the top of the sights. Use it properly. That'll increase our glue production. Got a box over here in this lake. We'll go take that box. Is it a box? No, it's a bit of steel. Thought it was a box. And we'll wash ourselves off. Why there's no one here that doesn't care about us being here. Good. Actually, this is a really good lake for some stuff that's really close together, like pearls and such, which we'll be moving into electronics fairly soon. And of course, the good old-fashioned seaweed as well. What's it called? Kelp? Yeah, kelp. As well. There we go. There's our first clam. Only 2 hits. 1, 2. Only problem with such a small place like this in the water, we just got to be careful of where we end up surfacing. We don't really want to surface right in front of an animal, and we don't want to tag one while we're under here either, because they can swim a lot faster than we can. So let's try and keep our shoreline to a minimum. That was me under the water for too long. I thought that was something attacking me then. Where was that other one? There. And you can eat kelp too. Another good source of vegetable, I think. Not so much protein. I'm glad this game's not too taxing on the underwater thing. You know? It'd be pretty challenging if it took half your life out one breath. Pretty sure it's your veggies. So we're going to eat that. Get our veggie up. Look at that. Beautiful. Good source of veggies. Luckily, so I'm walking then. Well, there we go. We're always aware of rogues as well. They are around this area. So just keep an eye out for any shirtless dudes. 2 boxes within the same facility. That's nice. Let's hope they're worth it. Yeah, always good to eat some more berries. And always good to have plenty of nails. Alright, let's go back down there because I'm not interested in going up with berries. I'm not interested in killing the bear. Because we have got a lot of meat on us already. Well, not a lot, but enough. We'll cook that when we get back home. Do we want to go around that towards that level 2 dog or through here? I'm going to go through here. Probably a level 3 bear instead, you know. Oh, my luck. And you'll notice that the blue line just above my energy level and the red line, sorry, just below my energy level, and the red line just below my heart level is now back to almost the start. And that's character leveling. So if you got to level 82, because every time that goes up you get a level, you get to 82, even up to 85 I think, and you die once, you go right back to start again. So good fun at the end, in endgame, because you get up to about 120 health points I think, at the end of the day, I think. I've never got that far. I've never really considered it something that I've aimed for. I probably could, but it sort of limits the gameplay to me. You're so careful and pretentious that you miss out on most of the game, just trying to avoid conflict all the time, just for the sake of leveling. And I'm not sure how many levels you need to be up, but I'm not 100% sure of it. But I know that plenty of the people that I've played with have given the game up because of it. They're like, nah, look, you know, I'm not going to bother getting this level up. Not playing it because to lose that many levels just from the very first kill is ridiculous. So it doesn't really phase me. I'm pushing that level out at this stage. I'm not chasing that consciously. I've got a funny feeling. I don't know why, but I've got this feeling I'm across a military cart here. But mainly because I don't have a key. Usually that's the case. Why I think I'm going to come across one. I doubt it though. But I just got this feeling in my bones. No. Maybe that's where it drops there. Maybe I remember picking it up from there before. That might be where I'm reminiscing with. Who knows? Could also be going bonkers. That's also a possibility. Should probably go and do flight mode while I'm on stream. I don't get that many messages. I'm not really that popular. Just every now and then I'll get someone trying to chuck me into a group I don't really want to be in. Some more iron. Yep. Yeah, she's a nice little 4-poker. That's good. It's a rabbit. We're at midday. Where's that sun? I can't see it. Oh, yeah, we're still morning, which is good. Shouldn't be running. It's another. I think that's iron. Might be potassium. Iron, nice. We need lots of iron. Yeah, so the falling damage of this game is pretty hardcore. You only need to go probably this far and you're dead. Fall off this. And just off of that sort of thing, you'll have a broken leg. It's quite funny like that. So the falling damage is pretty bad. And it's not really something you can really mitigate in this game either, whereas you can do a lot of other survivals I've been in. You can tell it that, you know, you don't suffer as much falling damage, or the impact of falling damage is not so heavy. I'm going for a bit of a run here because I've got 2 dogs on my heels. I think I can run through this. Pretty sure I can. Yep, it's okay. If I swim through that, that could be the end of me. I lost the dogs. Yep. There's a bit of copper on the side of the hill there, but I don't think I'll be able to reach that. Doesn't look very achievable. We have black bear. Black bears are interesting. They're fairly aggressive, but they don't carry much fat and meat on them, unfortunately. So good for gathering your cloth, but not much else. It's got a live chicken, nice. Not much else. It doesn't really carry too much necessary meat and fats as much as you get from brown bears. Brown bears are a lot more less aggressive, less territorial, but a lot more reap a lot more benefits from them. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's a bit close to home, so we're going to take him out as well. No boxes. So there's a house over there. See, that's the hunter's house over there. There's 2 of them. There's 2 major ones across the water from me, which is really cool. We've got one there, and we've got one right over there, and on the other side of that river too. So couldn't be more pleased with where they're placed. Now, did I repair this? I did, didn't I? Get this level 2. Oh, shoot straight. It'd be a miracle. Oh, what? You bastard. How did you do that? Let's get this up. And he got up on my bloody platform, the bastard. That was a bit cheaty for the game. Did he do anything? I didn't break anything. That's good. I don't have any broken bones. Oh, fucking hell. And now I've got no bullets. Or should I say arrows, not bullets. I think they can do that if they're right on you really close. They can actually just turn around and get on there. Game's a little buggy. I mean, it's not 100% buggy, but it's a little buggy. Let's see if we can get him in the head if he stands up. Back of the head. Hope we can skin him still underwater. That'll where we go to wash our hands. Maybe in the water we're already in. There we go. We've got a bit of rain. Alright, won't let that dampen our spirits. How's our door anyway? We can check how much damage it did. Not much. Should probably go and get those trees though. I need to repair, and I also need to get that fire going. I know I've got some in reserve, but I want to keep them. Bit of a sunny shower. Like a bit of rain in the summer. Yeah, I hit a tree. There's Indians around. That would be the only arrow I've got too, if I'm not mistaken. I've got to make some more arrows. Let's go over here and get some more. It is, however, still only midday, I think. To give me my time, what's the word for it? Use my time efficiently. My time efficiency better. So when I go back from wherever I'm coming from, I should use the time I have, still daylight, to get some wood. Chicken would be good too. It's going toward the dog. Where is he? Oh, the dog is. It's right next to a box. Oh. You know, my inventory is totally full. What's that? Strawberries. I really want that strawberry. But strawberry's a lot more usable than that stupid light. Plus I've got 2 of them back at home anyway. Don't need any more. Alright. These last 2 trees on the way back. And we'll go see what's happening with our power and everything. See if everything's all running nice and smoothly. We'll get some more fire in the wood in the fire. Look at that. The fibre go. That fibre just disappeared, did it? I'm sure there was a fibre just there, just then. Oh, there it is. I thought it just spawned just as I got to it. Alright, let's get inside. Actually, can I fix that? Have some wood. Yep. Alright. Door. Whoa. Shut that door. What have we got here? Fill that up. Do I want to cook or throw out? Got any lighter in it? No, I don't have a lighter in it. Any lighters in it? Nope. And here? Nope. Make one. And how are we going for energy? Yep, plenty in there, that's good. That's the problem with Windows too, by the way, is when you're near something. Actually, and you do that, it throws it out the window. You've got to go get it. And when you're on like a high-rise building over the water, and you lose it out the window, you can lose it into the water, and sometimes it's not that very easy to find. It's quite fun. Start getting rid of some stuff we don't need to carry with us. Go in there. Find a place for all these things. I thought I had one. It's full of. There we are. Some seeds. I'm going to eat that. That goes in there. Bullets. Found the other one. That one. Got a fair bit of powder now. We just don't have enough. Casings. I'm going to put that in there too. It's going to give us quite a bit. Let's good. Protein bars from the fridge. Feathers are where? Not there. Go in there. Everything else is in here, I think. This must be in here somewhere. Can't see for looking. There we are, right in front of us. And protein bars must be in the fridge. They are. Alright, how are we going with this? Right, light that up yet? I haven't lit that up yet. What are we missing? A couple of sticks. Right, let's make him put this in here. 45, got plenty for another one of those. Some more. I'd like to upgrade that actually. Put 2 lasers in it. Alright, so nails. Let's get this running. Put the fat in there. Do I take the fat? Oh, there is. Gives us quite a bit. It almost fills it up. That's good. Done a good job of getting some fat organised, so we're going to have plenty of biofuel. 90 of those. Where have we got those two? 79 of them. That's good. We're shooting along here. We've got enough energy for a bed, I reckon. Let's go get the bed rejiggered. All right. Bed's going to be wet, unfortunately, but that's just how it goes. Alright. Do we want to have all the casings and make some more of these? Cost us for casings again. So it's zinc and copper. Metal. Is it 1 for 1? I can't remember. Or do we get a stack of 5 every time? Stack of 4. Oh, that'll keep us going for a while. I'm not going to cook that. Put that in the back of the fridge. I know what I'm going to do there. I'm going to cook it and I'm going to leave it in there. I'm going to burn it. Almost 100% sure of that. Just change it over to copper. We need some more zinc though. It's going to give us a few bullets. That's only 1-to-1, I'm pretty sure. Can't be 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. $14. $15, yeah. Maybe that doesn't do a stack. That'd be nice. Stack of 5 every time. Anyway, so while we're here, what am I doing? I'm going up there for the BCU again. It's just here. We need another key. So we just need the energy in the middle. Sorry, energy in the mass. That up high enough, we should be good. Maybe just leave that go. Actually, I'm going to pop that down to that. We'll leave that go. Don't need to whip through all of our fuel just to do that. Not that we're going to go through our fuel in a hurry. Got plenty of fat coming in. I should have that up there as well. Sticks I should have on me. What do I need? Glass? I don't need to carry glass on me, do I? Might even actually upgrade that doorway for now, because you know we're going to need to start doing that soon. We've got the metal for it, so why not? How do you do it again? Ah. That's right. Better do it. And this one? Do I want to do the door itself? Yeah, why not? What have I got left? We need one more plate to do any more walls. So 3 plates to a wall, isn't it? I will be keeping that down here, of course, and of course we'll do the same with this one here. However, we will change these walls out up the top once we start putting these walls around. We'll swap these out because we don't need windows down the bottom because that's just too dangerous for attacks. I'm going to chuck stuff in here and damage all of our equipment. Well, when I say equipment, we're probably not going to have that much down here anyway. We're probably going to basically pick up what's down here and put it up the top, well away from ground attacks. Just like I've done over the other side there. It's a lot harder to get into them when they're on a bit of a steeple. This is a big one though. It's going to be a pretty big house, so we'll see how we go. Alright, so having said all that, I think we're ready to just basically call it a night gaming wise. I think it's pretty hot in this room, so I'm happy to go out and actually get a bit of fresh air. We had a 30-degree day. It's supposed to be 32 tomorrow, so luckily for me I'm not rostered on to do any streaming tomorrow, but we will be back on 2 working days time. I think it's Thursday our time. It's Monday our time now, so we've got 2 days off and we'll be back on again for 3 days straight. In the meantime, I'll do some the mundane stuff if I get a chance to get a little bored on doing some things. But in the meantime, I think for now we're going to call it a night, leave it at that, and thank everyone that came along, all of the people that looked like they were lurking there. We had quite a number of people there for a little while. And Royal Raid to come back. Sorry he couldn't get his password. I'm sure he'll be back again with his original account. He's been with us for quite a long time now, so yeah, be good to see Royal Raid back in. And he'll need to have that other account up and running before anything else happens with him. Been looking to try and put him on mod because he's another friend of mine that's in the industry, and we talk on a regular basis. So anyway, having said all that, I'm going to say see you later, everyone. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.